The Royal Rumble is a two-horse race. So is it going to be Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn? Well, obviously it's going to be
Pro Wrestling Bits. Subscribe now.
The Royal Rumble is just days away, and what was once a wide open field has come down to two big favorites, and Rhea Ripley. In fact, before we go any further with this, let the record state that in early December, Pro Wrestling Bits, the Jesus Christ of wrestling YouTube channels, told all of his disciples that Rhea Ripley winning both Royal Rumbles isn't as crazy as you think. Rhea Ripley is an early favorite to win the Royal Rumble. No, not just the Women's Royal Rumble, I'm talking about both, nigga! Right on cue, Xero News reported that a woman winning both Royal Rumbles has been pitched behind the scenes. Shouts to Xero News F the haters. Anyway, assuming this will be the 36th consecutive Men's Royal Rumble with a men's winner, there are only two possibilities: Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. Two polar opposites with seemingly identical chances to win the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes is a purebred, born and bred for this business. The son of a plumber. He's been getting weekly vignettes to build up his much heralded return, and Cody is currently the odds-on favorite to win it all. Sami Zayn, meanwhile, hasn't even been announced for the Royal Rumble. AEW advertised Mercedes Moné for Dynamite the same amount of times WWE's advertised Sami Zayn for the Royal Rumble. Sami's not a thoroughbred, but rather a literal red-headed stepchild to the bloodline. If Cody Rhodes is a purebred, Sami Zayn is a mutt. Either way, both got some dog in them. Jesus was black, but if he was white, he'd be Cody Rhodes. Having said that, the Royal Rumble is on a Saturday, not a Sunday, and for those reasons, I predict Sami Zayn will be your 2023 Royal Rumble winner. Not because of the religion thing. I'm actually an atheist. It was just a fun play on words, you know? Plus, I already picked Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble in my 2023 predictions piece, and I'm sticking with it. WWE Raw left us with a cliffhanger when Roman Reigns said that Sami Zayn's final test would be Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Regardless of what that test is, I think the latest plot twist will feature Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble and quite possibly eliminating at least one Uso in the process. Cody Rhodes will eventually dethrone Roman Reigns, but timing is everything with pro wrestling's fickle fan base. Wrestling fans, God love them, are constantly hungry to turn on somebody, especially during WrestleMania season. And this dates back to before Daniel Bryan, by the way. In the 90s, WWE built up Lex Luger as an OP challenger for Yokozuna, and fans turned on him in favor of Bret Hart, the unheralded workhorse. In 2014, it was Daniel Bryan's turn during the sea-changing Yes movement, where fans sided with the underdog Daniel Bryan over legacy stars like Batista and Randy Orton. CM Punk almost whined his way to a WrestleMania main event in 2012 and 2013 when WWE went with The Rock versus John Cena in both years instead. The result was record buy rates and record gates at WrestleMania 28 and 29 respectively. In 2019, it was Kofi Kingston and Becky Lynch's turn, and they cashed in their underdog statuses to win world titles. And now here we go again with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes heading into the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes is getting all the fanfare in the world for his return to the Royal Rumble. His graphic is literally in the middle of the Royal Rumble field, suggesting he's a big favorite. Cody is smart enough to know that being a favorite makes you a heel with wrestling fans, and if he jumps to the front of the line in his first match back, his road to WrestleMania will quickly turn into a mudslide. Cody Rhodes simply cannot win the Royal Rumble with the Bloodline storyline at a fever pitch and Sami Zayn preparing for his final test. And while I fully expect Cody Rhodes to be hoisting the WWE Championship in April, WWE simply can't tip its hand in January. Not with this fan base, not in this generation. God love wrestling fans, but they're very similar to wild horses with their blinders on. Horses wear blinders because if they see too much too soon, they freak out and go haywire before a race. WWE needs to keep the blinders over the eyes of these fans until they can get them to their final destination. And winning the Royal Rumble would be an early indication that Cody is going to win that title in April, meaning fans would have 3 full months to piss, moan, and reject that storyline. It's complicated because wrestling fans don't necessarily hate Cody Rhodes, but the more he's presented as a predictable favorite to beat Roman Reigns, the more restless these fans will get. Lucky for you, you won't need to wait around for too long for your testing results when you get tested with our sponsor, Let's Get Checked. Guys, if you're thinking about your 2023 bodybuilding goals, then I have an important message for you. Hitting your goals are going to be next to impossible if your testosterone levels are in decline. It doesn't matter how old you are. The average male testosterone level has been declining at a rate of 1% per year since the 1980s. Low T can lead to lack of strength, decreases in bulk, and even male menopause, which causes a lower sex drive. I urge you to test your testosterone levels in 2023, and you can do it all with help from today's sponsor, Let's Get Checked. I love Let's Get Checked because it gives me the freedom to measure my testosterone levels without having to get permission from a doctor first. You don't have to leave your home, you don't have to get off your couch, you don't have to go to a lab to get your blood drawn. It's very convenient. Here's me taking the test myself. Just took a quick and painless blood sample, followed the user-friendly instructions, and sent this bad boy to the lab. Got my results back that same week, and here they are. Long story short, my testosterone levels are lit because, like Hangman Adam Page, I am a man! According to the analytics for this wrestling YouTube channel, so are you probably. Once your sample arrives in the laboratory, confidential results will be available on your secure online account in 2 to 5 days. Let's Get Checked laboratories are CLIA and CAP approved, which is the highest level of accreditation. Your results are reviewed by a member of the Let's Get Checked clinical team, and they can even give you a virtual consultation, and in some cases, the clinical team can prescribe you medication that'll be ready at the pharmacy of your choice. So if you want to test your testosterone levels from the comfort of your own home, visit trylgc.com/prowrestlingbits for 25% off using the code WRESTLING25, also available in my description. The hardcore wrestling fans left standing don't like favorites. They favor the downtrodden and underutilized. If wrestling fans could draw a sketch rendering of their ideal wrestler, he'd look exactly like Charlie Brown. Wrestling fans are far more likely to cheer an underdog story, especially during WrestleMania season. It's why they turn on Ronda Rousey. It's why they boo Charlotte Flair. It's why it took Roman Reigns, 5 WrestleMania main events and a heel turn to finally get over? Cody Rhodes' journey should start with a Royal Rumble loss. Otherwise, it's not much of a journey at all, is it? To make him more downtrodden, it might be a nice touch to tease that Cody Rhodes came back too early from injury. I expect Cody to enter number 1 and probably last well over an hour before coming up short and living to fight another day as a downtrodden babyface, the way WWE fans like it. Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble and challenging Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber in his home country at Montreal, Canada, will give way to one of the hottest WWE matches in history. Then they could wrap up that story with a Sami Zayn loss and a reunion with Kevin Owens to send the crowd home happy. Just in time for Cody Rhodes to win the Elimination Chamber. And by mid-February, it'll be time to start taking those blinders off. Check out this video about how Rhea Ripley could win 2 Royal Rumbles, and subscribe because when I get to 5,000, I'll go live and race a whole Clydesdale. Will Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn win the 2023 Royal Rumble? Tell me in the comments!